Let's work through the truth table for disjunction. Remember, disjunction is or. And it's important to note this is the inclusive or. Okay, disjunction is the inclusive or. Let's look at, again, just a statement to give us an idea as to what we think it should be. How about I've been to Madison or I have a BS in mathematics? Okay, I've been to Madison or I have a BS in mathematics. Again, letting P be I've been to Madison and Q be I have a BS in mathematics would be represented as P or Q. So, for disjunction, again, notice we have two inputs. We have a P, we have a Q, and our output is going to be P or Q. Two choices for P times two choices for Q gives us 4 rows. And again, on this side, I've got my 2 inputs. On this side, I've got my 1 output. Okay, I always fill in these trues and falses the same way, starting on the right. Excuse me. True, false, true, false. And then I double up to true, true, false, false. Okay, let's run these through and see if we agree on what we think these 4 outputs should be. Suppose it is true I've been to Madison, true I have a BS in mathematics, I say I've been to Madison or I have a BS in mathematics. This is true, and this is the inclusive part. This T is what makes this the inclusive or, because it could be or both. Okay, on the next row, it's true that I've been to Madison, but false I have a BS in mathematics. So if I say I've been to Madison or I have a BS in mathematics, that's going to be true because the first part's true. Similarly, if I flip it around and the second part's true, it's going to be true. However, if I've never been to Madison and I don't have a BS in mathematics, then saying I have been to Madison or I have a BS in mathematics is going to be false. You can't put or between 2 false statements and make a true one. So here is our truth table for disjunction. Notice the standout row this time is the bottom one. So we could say a disjunction is only false when both inputs are false. Okay, disjunction is only false when both inputs are false. Again, here's the little table I'm going to use when we're doing work. And as a note, if you say, I've been to Madison or I have a BS in mathematics, you must fall into one of these 4 rows, right? Either both of those pieces are true and you're saying something true, one or the other is true and you're saying something true, or they're both false and you're saying something false. I also fall into one of these 4 categories, right? Either I've been to Madison, should be a true, or I have a BS in mathematics, should be a true, or I haven't been to Madison, should be a false, or I don't have a BS in mathematics, it'd be a false. So I'm in one of these 4 rows, and in fact, I happen to be in this second row. It is true that I've been to Madison, but false that I have a BS in mathematics. I actually have a BA in mathematics, which is a Bachelor of Arts degree instead. So, for any person, if they make this statement, they fall into one of these 4 rows because each piece is either true or false. We can find the truth value of this statement by looking at this disjunction table.